one thing I can make sure my speech is not going to be optimal. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Toastmasters, and the most welcome guests. My name is Stephen Zhang. Tonight, to most of you, it's just an ordinary Toastmaster meeting. But to me, the fine line quite clear that either it's going to be ice-breaking or any glue? Heartbreaking. About 18 years ago, when my wife Cindy and I first landed in Vancouver, all our possessions were in the 2 suitcases. We started our new life in a small and dark basement. I remember spending $2 for a mattress that had me sliding down to the ground many times during the night. I bought a 15-year-old car, but however, one day on the road, the muffler came off and the huge sound scared me to death. I worked in a restaurant as a dishwasher, and my wife Cindy worked in an assembly line. Both of us were earning the minimum wage. Today, we are a family of 4, living in a beautiful house that we own. My daughter Elise is 14 years old, and her brother Noah is 12. I work as a software designer, and Cindy takes care of family, and of course me. We go camping in summertime and skiing in the winter. I feel that my Canadian dream has come true, and I believe the following simple philosophy influenced me a lot and witnessed my growth for many years. They are: be optimistic, have a desire for learning, and never give up. I was born in a small town in north of China. Those days, we lived in pure poverty. But surprisingly, my childhood consists of nothing but joy. I was happy because I enjoyed playing with a piece of clay found anywhere, oblivious to the existence of Play-Doh. I was happy and enjoyed stealing my dad's precious bicycle and wobbling on the street with other kids without realizing they were bikes designed for children. I was extremely happy on Chinese New Year because that was the moment we could have new clothes to wear and plenty of meat to eat without knowing they belong to other seasons too. Sometimes happiness won't last as you grow up. There's so many things we can worry about. Scores at school, career after graduation, and social relationships. But what I learned from my childhood is happiness has little thing to do with money and wealth. The more focused you stay on what you're doing, the more happy and optimistic you feel. Knowledge is power, and enthusiasm holds the switch. Starting from my secondary school, I slowly built up strong desire for knowledge. This habit not only got me through high school and university smoothly, but also helped me become a successful software designer. My major in university is electronic engineering. After graduation, I followed my interest and started to learn software programming, which I never even realized I have been doing for a living for over 25 years. If ambition is the path to success, then persistence is the vehicle you're riding. About 20 years ago, I had the opportunity to take a journey in the Gobi Desert for 40 days. We're a group of 10 plus 21 camels and 3 local guides. All team members were experienced explorers, except me, who was a nerd, staying in the office all the time. Camels can only carry limited food, so we were supposed to find water on our own for about 10 days. So we tracked 30 kilometers every day in extreme weather conditions that temperature could vary from below 0 to plus 40. Finally, we made it to the destination after hiking 800 kilometers. That is about the round trip to Kelowna. I'll never forget the moment we arrived after all those days of desperation. Tonight, I'm standing here and tracking on a new journey of Toastmaster. To me, it is a journey without a destination. But far away, at the end of the tunnel, I can see a gleam of light. It is a dream. It is a hope. It is a faith, and I'll reach for it regardless. Thank you.
Very well done. We now have 1 minute. Even we call upon Jason. Jason.
Wow, Stephen. It was very impressive. Last week we had our table topics. Stephen was chosen and was showing quite a bit of nervousness to come up as his first time up in front of the group to speak on a topic that was just randomly chosen. He was visibly nervous at that time, but we had a discussion that first time up will make things easier for the second time up, and tonight I was very impressed with the confidence that Stephen had when he came up. Very strong start, opening of your speech. The body and the content flowed very well. You had good movement, and you were making eye contact. I thought that some areas that you can work to improve on, your voice was a little soft at times. I noticed that if you were facing the opposite way, it was a little difficult to hear. And your hand movements just kind of a bit stuck to your side, but really, for a first speech, we learned a lot about you, your family, your history. It was a very interesting topic. I enjoyed the flow and just hearing you speak with the confidence in which you had. It was quite a 180 from last week, and I'm confident that you will be on your way to some really good topics for the next speech to come.